Chainsaw Man, all right, that I'm hype about. Surely the Chainsaw Man movie. Okay, I have high hopes for the Chainsaw Man movie. I think it's gonna be good. I mean, Chainsaw Man stopped airing right after it started to pop off in the anime, in my opinion. So I'm raring to get back to the world of Chainsaw Man. More Makima, please. I'm begging. Oh man, the Chainsaw Man's son are gonna come back. Oh, I thought I'd escape the horniness for just a second, and then we get one frame of Makima and everyone emerges again. Oh god, I'm not ready. I'm not ready anymore. God, is it weird to think that even in the time that Chainsaw Man aired originally and the anime community now, like the anime community now, in some ways, even more insufferable, even though it's just been a few years since Chainsaw Man aired previously. I'm wondering what the community reaction would be to Chainsaw Man now in the modern day as it's airing. You know, it makes me think sometimes the anime community is more horny now, Lamau. I don't know if I agree with that. The anime community has always been horny. There's just more people in the anime community now. I don't know about you, my guy. I don't know about you, but I feel like now there are more people that judge people being horny in the anime community just because there's so many horny people in the anime community. Back in the day, people in the anime community could be horny about the weirdest shit, and people would be like, it's just anime, innit? It's just anime. But it makes me wonder how many, like, the anime climate has changed so much back when I got into the anime community. The biggest change, I think, is the weekly discussions and the weekly leaks that happen and the immediate judgments you get from, like, manga leaks about, like, certain developments that happen in the manga. Makes me wonder, what would it be like if some of like our OG favorite anime had started airing now, and what the reaction would be on Twitter and stuff like that. Can you imagine what Death Note would be like in today's climate? Like, imagine Death Note didn't exist and the anime community was as big as it is now when Death Note aired. Bro, I think it would be insufferable. Imagine Death Note manga leak culture. I know, right? I know. It would actually be insufferable. I actually don't think I would have been able to enjoy Death Note if we had the same climate we do now. I would have known about L's death like 10 months before it happened, probably. Holy shit. Like, people would be theorizing and people would be like, yo, Light doesn't know what he's doing. And the amount of leaks and the amount of theories and shit like that. Oh, man. I'm glad that some of the OG anime back in the day didn't have some of this stuff to deal with. Remember Dragon Ball Z spoilers back in middle school? I never got Dragon Ball Z spoilers back in middle school because for me, hardly anyone watched Dragon Ball Z back when I was a kid. Light and L fan counts would go crazy, bro. Imagine, especially Joe. Oh my god, the amount of thirst posting that would happen during the feet washing scene as well. Oh my god. Can you can imagine that for a second? Oh my god. And then I can only imagine some of the shit they be doing, and then Polygon releases an article being like, oh, Death Note is actually a political anime, and then you get like, oh my god, man, anime is like toxic nowadays, huh? I'm just kind of realizing. I don't know if this is just me. I'm just like, damn. In some ways, I miss when the anime community was one community. I miss when the anime community was just one united community. It was a lot smaller back then, but nowadays it feels like anime is so segmented into different groups and different people that constantly clash at each other. Joey take? I'll happily have that take. Because I do miss those days. I'm not saying things were better back then, but I miss that aspect of it, at least. I definitely miss that aspect of it. Because now there's just a lot of noise. And I'm glad that I was able to make my own little bubble here. But when I go out into the world, and maybe that's just the internet nowadays, maybe this is just a wider analogy of just the internet in general nowadays, as opposed to the anime community individually.